Hi again, everybody. Welcome to Inside Golf, presented by Susquehanna Bank and Wealth Management, along with Ellen Cologe. I'm Harry Donahue, and it is Thanksgiving week. Thursday's the big day. Looking forward to it.
Big Turkey Day.
Big Turkey Day, and I want to wish you, and Ellen does too, and your family, a happy Thanksgiving right at the outset of today's show. And of course, Friday is Black Friday.
Big shopping day and also a big golfing day for a lot of people.
It is a big golfing day, weather permitting, and a lot of people around the Philadelphia area will be out there playing some golf. Maybe headed to the shore, and if you are, 18 great courses, part of the Greater Atlantic City Golf Association, are just waiting for you to come on down and play some golf.
They're all open. They're doing wonderfully, and they want you to come down and play.
Yeah, and one of them is Atlantic City Country Club, and we're taking a look at Atlantic City today.
Yes, we are. Charles Fay will be giving us a tour and showing us the rich history and tradition at this place. The famous Fraser family, we'll be talking about them and their wonderful history there, and also Chef Ed Daggers, Harry, will be taking us into the restaurant. He's cooking up some limoncello shrimp.
I wonder if I can get Ed to come Thursday,
yeah,
and cook a little turkey dinner for the Donahues. Well, also, our Teed Off panel has a very special theme, being Thanksgiving, things to look forward to and be thankful for in 2012. So, stay with us. Atlantic City Country Club coming up next on Inside Golf, presented by Susquehanna Bank and Wealth Management.
Inside Golf, presented by Susquehanna Bank. Susquehanna Bank, doing what counts. By Club Champion, better fit, lower scores. Now open in Ballackinwood. By Southwest Greens, the Pro Knows. And by the Philadelphia Section PGA, experts in the game and business of golf.
Early mornings, late nights, and way too many takeout dinners. Running a business takes energy, determination, and sacrifice. And whether you're a startup, well-established, or somewhere in between, the people of Susquehanna Bank have the knowledge to help you succeed. From cash management solutions to the benefits of local loan decisions, we help keep your business moving ahead. Susquehanna Bank, doing what counts for businesses like yours. Member FDIC.
Here's a chance for you to get away and play some great golf at a great resort.
The IBEROSTAR Golf Team Championship Mexico, hosted by the spectacular IBEROSTAR Cancun Resort and Spa.
The date is February 24th to the 28th, and it's open to
teams of 2 amateurs playing a best ball format, or pro plus 3 amateurs playing in a Pro-Am division.
And it's an all-inclusive.
All your meals, premium drinks, entertainment, and fantastic golf.
For more information,
IBEROSTARGolfResort.com.
Welcome back to Atlantic City Country Club, and I'm joined by our host today, Charles Fay, Director of Operations. Thanks for having us, Charles.
Great to have you.
Charles, I think there's one name, one family name, always has been and always will be associated with this historic club, and that is the Fraser family, and in particular, Leo Fraser. Give us a little bit of history, because here we are, we're in the Leo Fraser boardroom, which is right off the main lobby entrance at Atlantic City Country Club.
Leo Fraser is a great name to golf. Without him, the PGA of America wouldn't be what it is today. And as a PGA member myself, it's an honor to manage a club that he helped establish.
Now, Leo was actually a pro right up the road at Seaview Country Club.
Correct.
He came here in the 40s, became the owner of Atlantic City Country Club. He was the national president of the PGA of America back in the late 60s, early 70s. And if you look around this room, you see all kinds of memorabilia from his tenure there. The Ryder Cup in 1971, I believe, and he got his own bag because, of course, the PGA closely affiliated and sponsor of the Ryder Cup. You talked about the PGA not being what it would be today without Leo Fraser. There was one moment there in the history when things got a little bit shaky between touring pros and club pros, and Leo sort of mediated that, didn't he?
Well, Leo was very good friends with Arnold Palmer, and he used to play here when he was in the Coast Guard in Cape May. And Leo reached out to Arnold, and together between the two of them, they were able to keep the tour pros from separating from the PGA. So we have a lot to honor what Leo had to do for the PGA of America.
Leo had a younger brother. His name was Sonny Fraser, and Sonny was a great amateur player. He has his own room here as well, but unfortunately passed away at a young age, and he was involved in politics in the state of New Jersey. But of the two, he was the better player, right, among the Frazier boys?
Yeah, there's some great stories how he closed people out, you know, hole 12, hole 11. He was an amazing match play player, but he had political aspirations, but he actually passed away at an early age, Lou Gehrig's disease.
Now, Atlantic City's rich history, you talked about Arnold Palmer. The first senior tour event was won by Don January, and I think he shot a course record of 62 during the competition. Not too shabby for a 50-year-old. But some great luminaries for the world of sports and entertainment also have been here and enjoyed everything, the rich tradition of Atlantic City Country Club.
Yeah, Mickey Mantle, you look at Joe Frazier. There was a lot of sports heroes, and also Bob Hope was here all the time. And you look around on all the pictures on the wall.
Yeah, I saw a picture, Bob Hope and Ernie Kovacs, late great comedian from around the same era of Bob Hope. You look at people like that, and there's no wonder why they were attracted to Atlantic City Country Club, because this was probably on the East Coast and in the country, one of the great golf venues.
And we're lucky that everybody gets to experience that again when they come back and play.
Now, part of the Atlantic City experience is the Tap Room Grill. And when you think of grill rooms and country clubs in golf, it doesn't get any better. Can we sample a little bit of the experience at the Tap Room Grill?
Let's go in and grab a bite.
There you go. Well, here we are, Charles, in the Tap Room Grill, which is probably as famous a grill room as there is in the United States. Just look at the walls, and you can just see the history coming at you.
Yeah, it's got a warm feeling, and there's just so much history on these walls. You can spend all afternoon looking and reading the passages.
Scorecards, pictures of great golf personalities and personalities from the world of sports and entertainment. You had mentioned earlier, back in the Frazier boardroom, that Arnold Palmer came here for what, his 82nd birthday? Give us a little bit of background. How did that all develop?
Well, I got a phone call. I thought it might be a joke, but Arnie called in his agent, and they wanted to come in for his 82nd birthday and have brought his wife and 5 other couples. They flew in, came in, had lunch. We gave a tour, the club, to a combination of myself and Arnie.
I was going to say, Arnie could probably lead that tour himself, right?
He actually filled me on a lot of stories from the old times, and it was an honor, and it was a good time for us.
There's a picture of Arnie in his Coast Guard outfit here on the walls of the Tap Room Grill. But another part of Atlantic City Country Club is the locker room. Now, there was a locker room attendant here for years. His name was Moon. I don't know what his real name was, but everybody called him Moon. And he was as much a part of the golf experience at Atlantic City Country Club because, like most of your employees here, all of your employees here, their main thing is service to their guest. And Moon personified that. And he's a legend here, right? Even though he's passed away.
Yes, unfortunately we don't have Moon anymore, but when we look to hire staff, it's all about the personalities and that customer service. And we're all about the customer here at Atlantic City Country Club.
And when you look at some of the lockers that are in the locker room, there's some honorary members, and some of the names would impress most people, I think.
Yeah, hosting the first Senior Tour Championship was, we've got a lot of great names here.
Well, Charles, in addition to the brunches and the dinners and the lunches, and I know a lot of people are interested in having maybe a wedding here at Atlantic City Country Club, and you're able to accommodate them, and tell us a little bit about the experience that a wedding party would have.
Well, it's pretty neat. You come in here for lunch and talk to the folks. You'll hear about a grandmother got married here, and then the daughter's getting married here in the upcoming year. And we can host parties for Sunday brunch all the way up to our elegant wedding that we do most Saturdays. And we have packages that fits just about every budget.
And I'm sure anybody in the wedding party who wants to tee it up, you're more than willing to accommodate them and get them out on that great golf course.
We sure will. And being affiliated with the Caesars properties, the 4 hotel properties in the city, we can do golf packages as well.
There's a lot to do, thanks to Atlantic City Country Club. And for more information, you could go to accountryclub.com. And of course, you can also link up to the website by way of InsideGolf.net. Before we sit down and talk to Chef Ed Daggers, I thought I'd come into the famed locker room here at Atlantic City. Look at some of these names: Roger Clemens, Freddie Couples, Willie Mays, Paul Azinger, John Daly, Julius Erving, the doctor. What do you think? Basketball in there? Well, probably took it with him. More chance of a golf ball.
You'll see that'll make a little sauce right in the pan.
At this moment, across the country, families are packing their bags for a getaway. And no matter where they end up, they'll all be home by dinner. Plan your own at playgolfamerica.com. From finding fun and affordable programs to finding advice from PGA and LPGA professionals, playgolfamerica.com has a way for you to get away. Visit today for details. playgolfamerica.com, your link to the game.
A little bit of flame going on.
And welcome back, Inside Golf. And Ellen, here we are. We are in the kitchen at Atlantic City Country Club, and we're about to sample what the famed reputation of the food here at Atlantic City is all about.
And we've heard so much about this kitchen and its famed chef, Chef Ed Daggers, and we are getting ready to enjoy some phenomenal seafood. That's what he's known for.
That's especially. And you know the expression, too many cooks spoil what? The crab cakes or the shrimp?
The broth, whatever you want to say.
The scallops, whatever. I'm going to leave you.
Okay.
And you and Ed are going to prepare, I know, something spectacular.
And then you will sample it with us.
Oh, absolutely.
We're going to make our limoncello shrimp, which is a dish we came up for. Actually, we came up with this for last Valentine's Day menu, and our guests and members loved it, and we just put it on the menu, and it's just taken off from there. So it's been a really popular dish for us.
Look at the size of the shrimp. That is some good shrimp to start out with.
Those are U10 shrimp.
Wow.
So we're gonna do 6 of those in this order for this dish. I got a saute pan here with a little bit of butter.
Got the sizzle going there, right, Ed?
Yeah. So this is going to be your lunch today.
Oh, my mouth is watering just looking at it, and all that butter.
6 jumbo shrimp. And I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of cracked pepper.
And you're really known for the seafood here. You
Yes,
love to prepare
yes.
the seafood.
Well, one of the dishes that we're going to get to right after this is our crab cakes, which people have talked about for years. So
Right.
the Fraser family that had the club when it was private for years and
Right.
years, this is one of their original recipes, and the members and guests just love it. So I got a little pinch of crushed red pepper, a little bit of fresh garlic, about a tablespoon.
Can't have too much garlic. I love the
Love
garlic.
About the same amount of shallot,
Okay.
about a tablespoon. A little pinch of fresh basil chiffonade. Chiffonade is a cut. It just means it's sliced instead of chopped.
Okay.
A lot of people don't realize if you chop basil, it turns black. It bruises very easily.
All right, okay.
So if you roll it up the leaves and slice it very thin, it stays nice and green.
Good tip for us at home even.
Yeah. This is limoncello. It's made with lemon juice and lemon zest, and usually it's made around the holidays. It's Italian
right.
liqueur. Yeah. A little bit of Julienne prosciutto ham. A little sprinkle of fresh parsley. Now we're going to deglaze it with the limoncello. A little bit of flame going on. Again, this is it's going to be almost like a broth as opposed to a sauce. Then we're going to put a couple teaspoons of fresh butter, and this is just going to bring the sauce or the broth together a little bit, give it a little consistency.
Smells delicious already.
And you'll see that'll make a little sauce right in the pan, Alan, okay?
Okay, looks fantastic.
Now I got another pan here with a little bit.
I bet people eat up every drop of that sauce
They
as
do.
well.
They
with a
ask
piece
for
of bread or
they ask,
something.
that's
Yes.
exactly what they do. They ask for extra bread.
Because it looks so good. I can imagine it tastes phenomenal with the bread as
Now
well.
we're gonna pull this off right now, and we're gonna wilt our arugula.
This is all part of the same dish?
This is all part of the
Okay.
shrimp dish. This is arugula, and like I said, you could use fresh baby spinach. You could use regular spinach, But I like the arugula. It's got a little bit of a bitter flavor
taste.
to it that really, really goes well with the limoncello and really enhances this dish a little bit. And of course, we're going to season that with a little salt and pepper.
And it looks like you have your exact measurements. You like a little dash of this, although that's your secret, right? You don't like to give your secrets away.
That's what makes it special.
That's right. And we won't give away your secrets. We want people to come taste it for themselves.
Okay, then we're going to, this is actually 2 portions here. We're going to present our shrimp.
Oh, it's all about presentation, isn't it? Look at that.
Like I said, a little bit
Look
of that broth all around.
The sauce, the broth.
A little bit of the prosciutto.
I think this has Harry's name all over it.
And then we garnish that with a lemon wrap.
All good to me.
Yep. So now we're going to do our famous crab cakes.
Uh-oh, the famous crab cakes.
Yep. We make an imperial base, which is a mixture of mayonnaise, a little bit of whole grain mustard, or Creole mustard actually is even better. Okay, now we're going to take our crab cakes. I'm just going to lightly brown those on each side.
Oh, done to perfection. I like when it's a little crispy like that.
That's
don't
it.
you? Yeah.
Yep, a little crispy on the outside and soft on the inside. I love the food. I love to create new things. Love to see our members and our guests happy, and that's the thrill that I get out of it. So
good. I'm sure they enjoy your passion as well. It translates into a phenomenal dish, I bet.
Yeah, thank you. I'm just going to do us a little baby carrots and green beans to go with. We have an outstanding culinary staff here. We have a very small team. We have 5 full-time cooks and a couple of part-time folks, but year-round, I mean, we do Mother's Day, we do 1,500 people. Easter, we do 1,500 people. And I mean, it's all the same group all the time, and it's very consistent. It's a great team, and it makes it a lot of fun for me. So.
Absolutely, and you'll get along really well.
Everybody.
It makes it not a job some days.
It's like a family, and it's really a cool thing. So I'm really fortunate. And again, usually in the summertime, we'll do this with either hollandaise sauce or remoulade sauce, which is a mustard and mayonnaise-based cold sauce with a little bit of horseradish.
And I know Harry is just dying to try your dish. He's just really waiting to taste that. So we're going to let him get a sample of that wonderful food.
Good, thanks.
While we're back at the Taproom Grill, Chef Ed is with us, and before we sample what you prepared, you're busy enough back there, I know, in the kitchen when things get going. But do you take the time to come out here and just meet and greet the patrons and say hello and thanks?
I do. I like to get out and not only so they can see me and I can get to meet some new members, but I like to get the feedback from the guests and you know, get to know people. And I've developed some great friendships and relationships by doing that. And you know, I like our members to feel comfortable enough with me that they can say if there's something particular they'd like to have, or they've got family coming to town in 2 weeks and they'd like to have something special that they can tell me that, and we will accommodate them, you know, normally any way we can. So we enjoy it.
It's just part of the job.
It's part of the job. So.
For more on Chef Ed's menu here at Atlantic City Country Club, you can link up by going to our website at insidegolf.net, and we'll click you on to Atlantic City Country Club's website and see all the delicious things
Thanks. It's a pleasure.
Ed Daggers has waiting
very much.
for you.
It's a pleasure. Thank you.
We're going to sample our lunch, and then we'll be back in just a moment as Inside Golf continues with Teed Off.
It's time light beer got some character. 99 calories, 100% authentic lager. Yingling Light Lager. from America's oldest brewery. Rethink your light beer.
Guests of Inside Golf enjoy dining at Sin Sin, the popular Asian fusion restaurant located on Germantown Avenue in the heart of scenic Chestnut Hill.
And now it's time for Teed Off, brought to you by Yingling, America's oldest brewery.
And the everyday golfer is actually the motor that's going to keep
And welcome back. Inside Golf continues with Teed Off. Today we're at the Founders Room at North Hills Country Club in Orland, and our Teed Off panel consists of Harry Mays from 97.5 The Fanatic. We also have Joe Logan with us, no stranger to Teed Off. Joe is from myphillygolf.com. And Bob Shepard, long time, that's another way of saying you're up there in years, you know. Golf professional in the Philadelphia area, good friend of ours. In fact, his father was the pro here at North Hills many years ago. Bob also writes a blog for phillyburbs.com. Thanksgiving is upon us. Thanksgiving. Where has the year gone, Harry? You know, Tiger Woods remembers Thanksgiving well.
Oh, yeah.
Right? From a couple of years ago.
2009.
Absolutely. Yeah. The crowd here at North Hills remembers that incident. But let's bring it up to the present. We like to keep it in the present. What do you have, what does golf have to be thankful for Thanksgiving 2012?
Wow, I think they have to be thankful for just a great year of major tournaments that we looked at, and the fact that you have the future of golf now establishing himself with a second major in Rory McIlroy, and hopefully we have, you know, a couple years of Rory and Tiger going head to head now that they're going to be, you know, utilizing the same brand of equipment. I think that's exciting for the sport. And we also have, you know, the U.S. Open coming right here to the Philadelphia area. I'm thankful for a lot of things.
Yeah. Joe, how about you?
In my case, it's quite personal. As you know, I got hip replacement surgery in July. You do not know how much you miss golf until you suddenly can't play. I'm now back playing. I'm thankful for the doctors and nurses and staff at Pennsylvania Hospital. I'm thankful for Donna, who took care of me when I got home. I'm thankful to be playing golf again.
And you will be?
Yes.
How soon do you think?
I've already played. I've played 18 holes.
Have you really?
Yes, I have.
You didn't walk it, though, did you?
No.
Really?
You know, but I played 9 holes twice, and I've played 18 holes once.
Well, you know, you and I are joint replacement guys. I had my shoulder. I can't play golf for another 5 months, but that's different. I guess if you swung with your leg, it would be the same thing, right? Unfortunately, you got to use your arm. All right, Shep, that went over like a lead balloon. Save me. Save me, Shep. What do you think golf has to be thankful for here in 2012?
The cork was dry in that bottle.
Wow.
Now, you know what you got to do.
Tough crowd here.
You got to pay attention to the way golf is developing. It's reinventing itself, I think, anyhow. There's been a lot of concern about junior golf, reestablishing memberships at country clubs, and there's programs on where they've gotten shortened the tees instead of lengthening the courses, and I think we got to be thankful for that, because unfortunately this sport was in a pretty good tailspin for about 5 or 10 years with considerations of only the low handicapper, and they've sort of forgotten the everyday golfer, and the everyday golfer is actually the motor that's going to keep this vessel going forward. So we got to pay attention to that, and I love the way the juniors are finally getting a vote. They're finally being taken care of.
You know, you brought something up there about that whole take it forward to the, you know, play tees that are more conducive to your game than maybe you think they are. Now, you give lessons. So you come in contact, a lot more so than we would, with guys who are really working on their game and trying to get better.
Right.
Does that sell? I mean, do they buy into that, or are they still got that ego thing saying, hey, wait a minute, I'm taking it back?
Well, my analogy there has always been that let's compare golf to skiing very quickly. If you were going to learn how to ski, you would be over on the bunny shush, and there wouldn't be anybody aiming you over there. You would crawl over to get on the easier slope. And in golf, unfortunately, we all feel egged on to go to the white tees or the blue tees, and if you're able or not, you're still driven back there. And the shame of it is that a lot of people learning how to play golf get discouraged because they're playing from the black dot slope that you should be on the bunny shush. So anyhow, to learn the game, you should be directed there, and it's coming in that direction. We're starting to get a better turnout. They've got junior courses now laid out in the fairways. The senior tees are being utilized more and more, and I think we're in a good flow right now. I think everything's going to come back together again in the future.
Okay.
Positive
you know, I would say, you know, getting ready for Thanksgiving, are you a breast or a leg guy? But that wouldn't
both.
That wouldn't go. You like both?
Yeah. Sure.
Good. Good. Joey, what's your favorite potato? Sweet potato, mashed? What are you?
Mashed.
Mashed?
Yeah.
And a pumpkin pie, or what's your favorite
Pumpkin
Thanksgiving?
pie with
Little whipped cream?
Little whipped cream on top, you're all set. Yeah, yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
Everybody, happy Thanksgiving. Oh, by the way, we have a question at the bar. Ellen has somebody with a question for Joe Logan.
All right, thanks a lot, Harry. We're here at the bar with Kevin Collins of Jenkintown. Kevin, what is your question for Joe Logan?
So, Joe, what's your favorite holiday?
I'm going to go out on a limb here and say Christmas, because A, it's the best holiday, and B, people give me presents.
There you go. Golf balls, clubs, the whole deal. Hey, he's a plain guy. I mean, you know, no frills attached with Joe Logan. And that's going to do it for Teed Off here at the Founders Room in North Hills. More with Inside Golf coming up in just a moment. Planning a wedding, looking for the perfect spot for a golf outing, or maybe you'd like to host a conference with a round of golf to follow. The North Hills staff is ready to book your event for 2013. Go to northhillscc.org. Service, quality, satisfaction await you at North Hills.
Defining a target, realizing a dream. Susquehanna Bank can help you get your plans off the ground. Whether you're sending kids to college or doing something special for yourself. Susquehanna's financial advisors are worth talking to. We can help you find the smartest way to borrow money and save money in the process. Susquehanna Bank, doing what counts for dreamers like you.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
For more golf course tours, swing tips, and deals on greens fees, check out the new teeitupphilly.com.
So that's going to do it for this week's edition of Inside Golf. We want to thank everybody at Atlantic City Country Club. We're going back to Atlantic City Country Club next week because we saw behind the scenes and the history. And next week, who's going to give us the tour?
Next week, the pro, Brian Mulholland, will be giving us a tour of the beautiful course. He'll be going in depth on some of the holes and telling us a little bit about what you can expect when you golf at Atlantic City Country Club.
And of course, you don't have to wait for Fran. You can go yourself and see everything this week. Remember, Black Friday,
They're
big
all
golf
open.
day.
They're all open. You can golf and then go shopping. Or shopping and then golf.
Down the road, that trip to Cancun with IBEROSTAR. What a great opportunity to take advantage of a great golf event and maybe see yourself on Inside Golf. And people can get all the information about IBEROSTAR and Cancun and Atlantic City Country Club and everything by
going to our website, insidegolf.net. You can check out prior episodes and any information you'd like, and also try to like us on Facebook.
Once again, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Enjoy the long weekend, whether it's football or golf. I know you're going to be eating some turkey, but make sure you have a great time with your family and friends.
Absolutely.
For Ellen Colucci, I'm Harry Donahue. Remember, no matter how bad it's going for you out there, don't pick up. We'll see you next time on Inside Golf, presented by Susquehanna Bank and Wealth Management.
Inside Golf, presented by Susquehanna Bank. Susquehanna Bank, doing what counts. By Club Champion, better fit, lower scores. Now open in Ballackinwood. By Southwest Greens, the Pro Knows. And by the Philadelphia Section PGA, experts in the game and business of golf.